Hello, dear Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel. Let's do your reading today. I hope you guys are doing fine. Yeah, so let's get started today. Watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Venus too, you know the drill. So if you're new, welcome to my channel. Nice to meet you. If you're not new, welcome back. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Really helps me out, guys. And make sure you're subscribed if you're not, to not miss new updates. Anyway, guys, today we're going to be doing different tarot, we'll see what comes out. Let's set an intention for this reading to look into your next 30 days. Let's do that. So again, watch this if you're a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And before we get started, just a quick announcement. I decided to give there's one last, this is officially like the very last one, spots for a private tarot 101 student. So it's kind of like an apprenticeship. You basically study one-on-one with me. There is no other people. You get to talk to me, when we do our sessions. I answer your questions. You train with me, so like we do like a format of where I teach you things. There is pre-recorded videos that you watch. There's access to previously recorded tarot, astrology courses. Very big deal, very good deal, very big deal, very good deal for anyone who likes the way I do readings, who likes the way I do astrology, tarot, and stuff like that. You get all this content basically to watch on your own time, plus sessions with me where we just, I just pretty much teach you one-on-one. I will not be, to answer the question, I will not be offering this again. If in the future I'll be doing any kind of teachings, it would be group formats, but I won't be doing one-on-one students. It's just something I've done because I kind of do like, to be honest, to teach one-on-one, but I won't be able to do this again. So if you couldn't get the previous spots that were released, because I only was I think I took only one student for this summer, and there were not so many before for this. If you wanted to study under me one-on-one, once again, for tarot students, there is one spot available. So I'm gonna link the description. It's gonna be in the description underneath this video. Again, it's just one spot, so whoever gets it first. I will not be offering this again. This is official. So if you wanted that, I'm available in the summer. Maybe even, for those of you who are busy in summer, I could start early fall, but check it out. So just wanted to make sure I get it out there, because you don't always see what's in community page. Another thing, for those of you who just want like a cheaper option, so for those of you who cannot afford this kind of course, or you don't need this kind of course, you maybe need just something more basic, check out my tarot course for beginners. That's like an option where you don't get access to me, you just get to stream courses that I recorded previously, where I kind of take you through the fundamentals of tarot based on the way I read them. Anyway, this all I wanted to say. Link to that is in description again. Or what else do I want to mention? But yeah, you can read everything else in the description, also for private readings, whatever is left and stuff like that. Anyway, thank you so much for sitting through my own announcement, my own sponsorship of my own channel. Let's take a look now, Scorpios. What is the energy that we're working with? I have everything matching today, so I know you cannot see, but it's a tropical storm where I am, so I'm kind of wearing all this cozy different stuff. I have matching socks, matching pants, and I decided to take out also matching cards, because I don't know, that's the vibe I guess today we are going for. Let's see the Scorpio general energy for the next 30 days. Let's see. Oh, you have Muse of Voices. Okay. I feel like you guys are breaking free. 3 of Voices. Yeah, definitely. Let's see a little more. Okay. All right. Lots of opportunities, guys. We have 6 of Emotions. So I'm going to give you an equivalent of these cards in a moment. 10 of Emotions and 7 of Materials. This is a very beautiful deck, very creative. The way I'm getting this, 7 of Materials would be 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Emotions, I believe, should be 10 of Cups. 6 of Emotions, 6 of Cups. And 3 of Voices should be, I think it should be 3 of Swords. But again, I'm interpreting this intuitively, so What do I see here? I feel like for a lot of you, next 30 days, whenever you discover this video in the summer, is going to be a time period where you break out of your shell. So this could mean different things depending on who is watching. It could be for some of you, there is a feeling that you really want to reconnect to whatever is making you feel alive. With Muse of Voices, that's the energy that I'm seeing. This was our first card here as well. There is that desire to reconnect to whatever is making you feel happy, whatever is making you feel alive. It could be literally just going out there and experiencing life, maybe going to dance, maybe going to a trip, maybe just, doing some kind of creative project, meeting friends, dating. For some of you, you're opening yourself up to a possibility of dating or meeting somebody again, making new friends, getting I feel like some of you are taking dance classes or something like this to keep in shape because you maybe don't like gym or something like that. I feel like all of this kind of things where basically you take out whatever pain you have, because there is some kind of pain with the Three of Swords. This is Three of Voices energy. There's been definitely a time period for you where you kind of locked yourself up a little bit. Maybe it's even been recent, and you've been trying to come out of this. You've been like, okay, let's put this all behind me. I want to really be in the moment. I really want to feel alive. But it's like with the Six of Cups, I do feel like you've been maybe longing for someone or something. If it's not the exact person you're longing for, maybe missing somebody in your life, it could be romantic, could be something else. It could be that you might just feel sort of reminiscent about some times in your life, maybe your childhood, maybe earlier times where there was that feeling of being carefree. But what's interesting is that feeling of being carefree and that feeling of, just kind of letting yourself dance, so to say, with joy is available to you. And I feel like for a lot of you in the next 30 days, there is going to be an opportunity to kind of change lanes, if you will. Maybe you've been on a lane of work. Maybe you've been on a lane where you are like, nah, I'm not ready to be meeting people or talking to anyone. Or maybe you've been just sort of like, chopping wood at your regular job, sort of like putting your passions aside, not really going after things you want to. I feel like there's going to be something where it's almost like you are given an opportunity to change lanes, step into like a different reality I'm seeing with this card. But what's very interesting about this is that you're letting go kind of like of this energy where you can see on these cards, both of these people are sort of like sitting here and either being sad or just sort of like thinking about the past, like thinking about all the stuff that happened. I feel like you're letting this energy go. You're literally with this card sort of like changing lanes, going from that sort of like nostalgic or maybe a little bit melancholic feeling with this to like breaking free. And there's something here about dancing. So I mean, of course it's summer, right? But it's like I'm getting like you might find yourself through movement again. And of course it could be a hobby or it could be something more serious, where you start moving and the energy in your body is changing. Again, if you're not necessarily dancing literally, it could be just your energy is changing because you're starting to dance with life metaphorically, starting to set little intentions for the day, maybe starting to play with colors, redecorating something, changing the way you dress. Something about your energy basically is changing and going from the feeling of kind of like being sort of attached to something you maybe have lost, or just, reminiscing about the past, changing these lanes into going to this very, vibrant, very, very vibrant energy. Yeah, vibrant is a good word. Don't know if I can say it better. Let's see a little more. I'll take another oracle here. Let's see. I love working with those oracles. They're so pretty. All right, yeah, share your voice. Look at this. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Again, look at this, how similar these cards are. We have here like a figure sort of like sitting behind the closed door, sort of like crying and not being able, to share. It's sort of like no one can hear you. You feel isolated for some time. right? You sort of like wondering, oh, can I go back to how things used to be? Maybe you wanted to go back to your old self when you were more expressive, when you were more free. And here we share your voice. It does say here, like, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Maybe you were scared to express yourself because of the negative feedback of people not approving you, or just, you know, not finding the right environment to nourish and express your talents. I feel like for a lot of you, you're finally doing whatever is that thing you wanted to do. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be stepping into your either healing or psychic ability this summer. Maybe you are going to be coming out, so to say, of the spiritual closet. You know, there is a term, spiritual closet, where, let's say, you have psychic, medium abilities, or I don't know, you're very much into astrology, or you're like, you have healing ability, any kind of ability, but you are hiding that because, I don't know, maybe the environment around you is not very supportive of that. Like maybe you grew up in a like hyper religious, or how you say that, super religious neighborhood, family or something like that. And whatever your environment was not supportive of you to just being yourself. Maybe it's something else. I just get whatever that is, you are going to be coming out of that and sharing your voice freely. Let's shuffle a little better because I haven't started shuffling yet. Let's see. All of my oracle matches my outfit today. So I'm in the vibe. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Again, there is something here about opening yourself up. Maybe for a while you were also closed off to love, to friendships, to different things because you know, you were scared to be hurt, to be betrayed. It's a way you closed your heart, but now it's like there is a sense here you're opening yourself up again. We have here your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So you sort of like becoming that artist of your life. I think I've seen this energy coming up for you before, sort of finding how instead of maybe dwelling on what's broken, you take the broken pieces and you create art with it. Sort of like, I think it's in Japan, there is a technique where you make stuff from like broken things, broken glass or something. So there is energy like that. For some of you, literally maybe pursuing a hobby for arts and creativity. We have here correct open at the bottom, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So you're in the process of surrender. You're in the process of really sort of like taking the lemons, making lemonade out of it, and like wherever the place you are in currently, I feel like you're just taking that and you are making masterpiece from that in a metaphorical or maybe literal sense. You are literally taking your life experience, and no matter what other people think you should be feeling right now, how you should look into the world or your own life, you're like, you know what, no, I'm alive, this is a gift, I'm gonna make the best out of it. Anyway, this is like actually like really nice energy. Let's go with tarot now, like with Rider-Waite. Let's see what's happening for Scorpio with love. We're gonna look at you and we're gonna look at your person. Again, if you're single, you can still watch this. We're just gonna look at Scorpio versus like the most dominant energy of whatever Scorpios are dealing with, whether it's actually already a person you're dating, dealing with, or if it's just like a soulmate energy you're manifesting. As you guys watch these videos, you know, it's always different. Sometimes it's like we see something that's actually ouch. We haven't taken cards yet, but look, Hierophant with a Page of Swords. You could be watched by someone right now. There's someone watching you. There is also an energy. A person could be spiritual, or a person could have desire to either marry you, or there's some kind of marriage thing. You know, maybe a person will be the one you will marry for some of you. But hold on, I don't want to speak too soon. As you can see, just guys, it's always different energy. Okay, first card we have Judgment. This is your energy. Ooh. Wow, cards never really play out like that. So we have Judgment, Two of Swords, we have the Fool. Okay, let's take this. Three of Wands, the High Priestess. Now let's see your person. This is first row is you. Your person, oh boy, sorry, 5 of Wands, not 8 of Wands, Death. Ooh, okay, Death card come up for your person. Definitely stay, Scorpios. Hermit, 2 of Pentacles, Hierophant. Okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. I do think there is an opportunity to start something new, an offer. It could be, and many people interpret Page of Pentacles as an offer, but I think very often it is more so of an opportunity. It's an opportunity to start something tangible. It's an opportunity to study something, learn something. It's an opportunity to like really evaluate something, because Page of Pentacles here is really looking at this pentacle. They are like craftsmanship or something. They're evaluating what they see. So again, yes, offer could be, but it's more so opportunity in my opinion, even though it's like very similar. Now let's look at this energy, guys. Let me just move this like this so everything is straight. Okay, yes, zoom in a little bit. Okay, so the way I'm seeing this is like this. You Scorpios in the first row, I honestly feel when it comes to how open you are to love, it's kind of like a mixed bag of emotions. I feel like there's definitely, it goes like this. There are definitely certain things you are not available for with the Two of Swords. If let's say there is any kind of, I feel like mixed signals, mixed messages, or any kind of weird stuff, I feel like you're definitely not entertaining that. You are definitely not available for that. If it's also things that kind of require you to be held back in any way, if it's something where maybe it's the past situation, I feel like you're turning back on that as well. Why? Because I feel like maybe somebody actually broke up with you here with the Death card. And you know, they might have vanished, they might have left suddenly, it might have happened in a very strange way. It could have been like a sudden Tower moment, sudden ending. Even though we don't have Tower here, I just feel like it could have been very sudden for a lot of you guys here with the Death card. And I feel like if there's been someone who broke up with you because they've been very conflicted with the 5 of Wands about what is that they want to manifest when it comes to a relationship with you. Maybe they were like, oh, I'm not sure I'm ready. Oh, I have this, I have that. But now this person, I feel like for a lot of you, wants to come back with a Judgment. I don't feel like, even though I feel like you wanted for a while someone to come back or someone to explain what's going on, I don't feel like you are open to this, at least at the moment. Because I do think if you've had a situation where someone's been indecisive with the Two of Pentacles, kind of like, I don't know, can I do this? Can I not do this? I need some time to think with the Hermit card. I need some time to reevaluate, you know, feeling very conflicted. 5 of Wands is their first card. Feeling very conflicted about isolating themselves from you, Death with a Hermit. They could have Virgo, Scorpio in their chart, Taurus as well. If they've been Aquarius, actually, I'm seeing as well. Like, if there's been that kind of energy, and hold on a second, let me just tell you all the signs I'm seeing, because I just got a message about that. So the signs I'm seeing when it comes to your person, again, it doesn't have to be their sign, but it's like an extra sign if it also matches. So it's Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus. So that's the signs I'm seeing here. But basically what I get here is that for a lot of you guys, it's like if the person was like, you know what, I'm not sure what I want here because, you know, there's a lot of things that demand my attention. If you had also kind of disagreement or misalignment with this person, but now they are like with a Hierophant, you know, I always wanted you because I am so attracted to your spiritual nature. I feel like if you are especially more of a spiritual person, also into tarot, psychic ability and stuff like that, this is the person who is saying now, like, you're exactly what I want because you are this High Priestess to my Hierophant. Like, I know that I can be a better person spiritually, but again, if it's not spiritually, let's say they are more of a grounded person. It could be like on a moral level, they feel inspired by you because you are so deep. You are not shallow. You're not superficial. Maybe like, you know, it's interesting when you kind of live in your own bubble, right? you kind of don't really see what's going on around in the world. And sometimes when I personally, because I'm very like, I am myself as a person, very kind of hermit at times. I go out sometimes very crowded places and things, but it's like very selective where I go. If I want to like disappear, and just be like in my hermit mode, not talking to anyone, I definitely can. But sometimes I lose perspective personally on how relationships work, what people look for, whatever. And sometimes when I kind of go back into like just sort of seeing what it's like out there, I'm like, oh my god, it's like, yeah, I do see sometimes things that shock me. But basically the reason why I'm bringing this up here is like, maybe this person, when you get used to someone, let's say, who is very honest, who is very, I don't know why I get the word clean, I don't know what it means. Maybe you're like very spiritually, your aura is very clean, I'm not sure what it means. And you get out there, like, you kind of like start taking it for granted, but then you go out there and you actually see that it's not like, it seems like there are so many options and so many people out there, pretty good looking, whatever, but then you realize that it's actually like, maybe not all of these people have good intentions necessarily. And I feel like it's more for your person. That was their experience. They thought, oh my god, there are so many different people, beautiful, whatever, but then like, wow, actually it's my Scorpio that's so deep, that's so pure. Here it's like, in traditional Rider Waite, High Priestess is almost like this Virgin Mary vibes, I'm not saying you're a virgin, but like, it's more of that cleanliness, purity. Again, not saying if you're a virgin, you're not cleanliness, but you get the point. You are just this very like, your energy and how you use your energy is like, not just someone, let's say, who, I don't know, like, kind of lives a life, let's say, I just want to make sure no one misinterprets me what I'm trying to say here. Basically, you're just someone who has pure intentions, most likely, and who has this depth to them. You're not shallow. Again, I'm not saying everyone else is shallow, but like, they understand basically your value, even though you're a little different, even though maybe you're not like others. Yes, sometimes, I will be honest, it is something which doesn't turn people you're dealing with off, but it's something that sometimes is too much kind of to process. But at the same time, those things that make you different is also what makes you so rare. You are rare, basically, Scorpius. And I feel like with the Hierophant, this person understands that, but that's the thing. While they were processing with the Hermit card their feelings, emotions, looking for the meaning, looking for the purpose, whatever it is, being undecisive also, how to do this, should I do this, should I do this, what happened with you, I think, is that you moved on. You're like, with the Full card, you know what, with or without you, I'm gonna start a new journey, I'm gonna fall in love again, or I'm gonna just move on. Because see, the thing is with Scorpios, it's always like this. Scorpio always holds on in a relationship so much, now wanting to let go, giving so much more, extra chances, and being patient, and like waiting, and like doing so much when they are into a person, right? You're all in. But like, once you experience that mini death inside of, oh my god, it's over, I gotta move on, I gotta let you go. Once you're resurrected, so to say, with the Judgment card, it's almost like a new life, a new incarnation, and it's like it's cut off. You are like, you've let that go. So what I feel like with you are literally going through this period of resurrection, so to say, with Judgment to the Fool, while this person now actually understands with Death to the Hermit what is it like to lose you, and how they were a fool to lose you. Honestly, this is like clear as day, the energy that showed up here today. It's clear as day, the energy that showed up today. Wow, I'm 5 more minutes and I'm gonna start writing poems here. Anyway, what else? So yeah, so for a lot of you, it's like, you might not want to take them back, because you also realize that maybe this person brings too much conflict into your life. It's too much wishy-washy. It's like you are already, I feel like, on the other side of the I don't know, whatever this energy is, while they are still wondering, should I go into this ship or not? You've already made progress on something with them. Also, for some of you, it could resonate when it comes to friendships and work, family maybe too. There has been something where a person's been very undecided. Can I go? Can I make a move towards this? Can I start this? Is this scary? Can I do this? Well, you by yourself started something, or you by yourself started making steps and progress towards some kind of journey. You're not fully at your destination where you want to be yet, what I feel like, but you're already halfway there. So you're already, you know, like on another side, while some people were left behind because they never wanted to follow you to this journey, or they were hesitant to be or not to be. It could even be, if it's about love, it could be a situation where someone was so not sure whether they want to have family, kids with you, while you already met someone who is like, yeah, I'm ready, you know, like maybe not right now, but let's do this, let's start planning towards this. There is an energy like that. Or it could very much, I see for other people, be this journey where there's been people, colleagues, work, potential business partners or family, friends that were like hesitating so much while you already made progress. They didn't support you in the beginning, but you made progress regardless without them, and you're already there. So let's see a little bit more with Angel Romance cards. The energy is here. Okay, we have here, give your relationship a chance. We also have here healing family issues. Attraction. I feel like a lot here also depends on one thing. I'll tell you what is it in a moment. We have here very soon, always comes up for Scorpio, these cards. And we have here, pay attention to red flags. I feel like everything here, whether you actually, because I do think there is someone who really wants to have another chance with you. They really want to see if you can maybe give them another chance. There's family, I feel like with healing family issues here involved, there is different people involved, but I feel like whether or not you are actually thinking to give them the chance or not has to do with two things, not just one but two. First, how attracted are you still feeling to them? Because some of you don't feel so much attraction yet. It's sort of burned out. You're like, you know what, I thought I wanted this person a lot, but it's not there anymore. Maybe somebody else already, you know, got your attention and you have attraction to another person. For others of you, I feel like you're still attracted to them. So for some of you, I actually do get a feeling that even though something happened that was not so good, maybe they really let you down or whatever, the attraction, like that physical attraction, the passion, is still there, and it's just there. Again, it doesn't mean that you have to act upon it or you have to take this as your primary guidance when it comes to this, but it's there. Like, I mean, it's just those of you who have it still there, you know who I'm talking to. Then we have pay attention to the red flags, which is another important thing that I think is important for you to kind of look into when you are making decision about this person. We have here the signs are cautioning you. Now, again, for some of you, there's clear red flags, which is why you do need to think about this twice, because with Two of Pentacles, this person has a pattern, I think, either of being very passive aggressive or indecisive or sort of like wishy-washy, like, or just one day they're here, another day they're not. Inconsistent, that's the word, inconsistent. The person has inconsistency pattern. So you do have to kind of assess and think about that. For those of you who, let's say there is no red flags, now that's a different situation. But I feel like for most of you, you guys do know that the red flags are there, you know, so it's not an illusion, they're there. We have here mature men. We also have here thoughts. You might be dealing with a very creative person. We have expectations. The way I'm seeing this, some of these red flags or some of the issues could be dealing with maturity, like how mature this person is. Again, it doesn't have to do with age, it has to do with maturity. There is immature older people and there is very mature young people. So I don't personally, by the way, can like believe in what some people I heard were saying, that a person definitely has to pass their Saturn return before they are dateable. I don't agree with that. I've heard many people say that, but I honestly don't agree with that. Yeah, when the person passes their first Saturn return, definitely they usually go through some kind of major karmic challenge in their life, but it's not always that before that they were immature. That just doesn't work like that, you know. So but there is something about maturity and also thoughts and expectation. I feel like also a lot of energy in this connection at times is spent where they are thinking something without sharing with you. They are thinking about you though. Look at this. On the portrait is clearly, you know, this feminine energy. So they are thinking about this. They are processing something. But again, you expect something from them, but it's not happening. So there is an issue where a lot of what's happening is basically it's happening on the level of thoughts or whatever, and you're expecting something, but you know, you expect maybe them to be more mature, more serious, but they don't always deliver, let's say that. Yeah, we have here also unexpected income, court house, and we have here false person. There is some stuff where basically you are not 100% sure if they always want, like if they're always honest with you about everything with false person and then this stuff. Because it's like they're going through things and they might sometimes say, oh, it has to do with money or it has to do with some kind of issues they're dealing with, but you don't always know if where's 100% truth basically here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this to the extended. What we're gonna do is, let's see how should we do this. First of all, the deck we'll be using for the extended will be this, and also, so we're gonna do Edgar Allan Poe deck, and we are going to do, we'll do Rider-Waite as well. We'll do Rider-Waite, Edgar Allan Poe, and then other decks, of course, I always add when we do this. But what I want to see is a few things here. First, I want to see what is this false person about. We'll take 8 cards to see what the false person energy is. Again, I don't know. It could be something like, I don't know. We'll see what comes out, basically. Let's see what the false person energy is. 8 cards, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is false person energy. And let me just move this away so I have it organized. And then we also have here this red flags. What are the red flags? They say pay attention, the signs are cautioning you. We'll take 13 cards for this. It doesn't mean that all of them are going to be red flags, but let's just see. Maybe they can tell us a story, what's going on, how to, like, is this actually a concern or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Now, this person is still indecisive about something. Let's see what is that indecision. 1, 2, let's take 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now, how attracted is this person to you currently? I feel like they are very attracted, but let's confirm all about their feelings and attraction to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10. Let's do 11 actually, since 11 soulmate stuff. Now, can this person actually commit and like actually, you know, become serious and committed, you know, basically giving you a better deal than whatever they were giving you before? Let's look into that as well. Let me just move all of this. Gosh, I'm trying to keep it organized so that I don't forget what questions we asked, because I always ask questions so that I have to like, oh, okay, this was the question. So now we know for sure. So what is the commitment that this person can offer you? Let's take 15 cards for this. Can they actually be committed? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or can they actually give you what is it you're looking for in a relationship? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll take a look at this and even more. Again, the energy here at the bottom, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, there's a question whether it's worth to rebuild something or not. We'll take a look. A link to the extent is going to be down below. We will also take a look if there's any other opportunities, any other relationships coming. We'll use this deck for that. Let's take actually 3 cards. Anyone else coming, if that's not working, if maybe you are letting that go. Let's take 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, link to the same is going to be down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Love you all, guys. Appreciate you. Talk soon. Bye.